give you another example in the more recent past of inclusivity and being future ready. Many of you would have heard of a company called Tata Starbucks, which runs the Starbucks stores in India. So I've been a director of that company virtually since its foundation. And this is a joint venture between the Tata Group in India, between Tata Consumer Products and the Starbucks Corporation globally. Now, diversity and inclusivity is a very important part of this company's brand purpose. And the reason is that both the Tata Group and Starbucks, I think, for both these companies, inclusivity is a very strong part of their brand purpose. So one initiative that the company has taken forward in this regard is really gender inclusivity and gender diversity. After a lot of work, today the leadership team of the company has women in it, and more than one woman in it. We have, from when we started, we were probably less than 20% women in the workforce, but today 40% of all the store employees across the country in Tata Starbucks are women. They become baristas, they become coffee experts, and some of the finest coffee experts in the country. You know, they're people who grow within Tata Starbucks. More recently, Starbucks has opened 20 all-women stores in India, where the entire store value chain, from being store managers to baristas to coffee experts, is completely run by women. And this agenda of being gender inclusive, one, it is the right thing to do for our country, but two, the impact that it has had on our entire team and even on potential employees is not just positive, it is fabulous. I was speaking to the CHRO of this company a few days ago, and she mentioned how the strong focus on gender inclusivity is now becoming a key reason for young candidates to consider joining the company. She shared a letter with me which said, "Good afternoon, madam. I am looking for a job in your legal domain. I have annexed my CV for your kind perusal. The inclusive work culture of Starbucks, especially for women, excites me as much as its wonderful coffee does." Look at that statement. The inclusive work culture of Starbucks, especially for women, excites me as much as its wonderful coffee does. I look forward to hearing from you and working with your organization. Now, this is a sentiment which comes across in many letters and at many touch points. We are aware that in the future, in sectors like retail, in many other sectors, there is going to be a war for talent. And if we have to position ourselves well in this war for talent, inclusivity and diversion will certainly, apart from being the right thing to do, attract the finest people in the years ahead, because purpose and inclusivity means a lot to the younger generation today. These are a few examples from the Tata Group. I quoted them because that is the group I know best. I have worked there all my life. For Tata, I know that nation building and elevation of the community around us is core to our purpose. But this is true of many other great Indian organizations. If you take Amul, the purpose has always been and continues to be serving and providing remunerative returns to the community of milk farmers, while also serving the interest of consumers by providing them high-quality milk products. That's why Amul has become such a fantastic company and a fantastic brand today, and a brand that I greatly respect. If you take Apple across the world, Apple defines its purpose as enriching people's life through beautiful products. So the one question I would have of all of us here, those of us who are working with organizations and not yet in colleges, I would want to ask each of us, has the purpose of our organization got sharply defined? And not only has it got sharply defined, is it inclusive? And not only is it inclusive, do your employees, do people in your workforce know what that purpose is?